Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about top 10 most underrated piggy skins slash unused piggy skins in the piggy series. So I'm just going to talk about the unused piggy skins, not their story or something. Now, let's get started. Number 1, Budgie. You're going to be like, wait, Budgie is not used much? Well, actually, it's true. I haven't never seen many people use the Budgie before. Not even one of my friends. They never used this skin. Well, when it came out, people might have used it, but now, not really. I've never seen people use this skin. Not much, but I put this in number 1 because it is still used by many people, but not as much as other characters. Now, I was actually going to add, what's it called? What's the skin called again? I forgot. Oh, wait, yeah, Kitty. But I believe big skirt skins are used more than these type of skins because big skirt skins are actually used by new people, as we call them, bacons and other stuff. But they're actually use these big skirt skins because they're new. That's much about Budgie. Now, actually, I'm going to talk about how when Budgie came out. Minitoon made a contest. Maybe a lot of you know. Minitoon made a contest of a skin art contest. Now, many people made arts of new skins, and actually, Budgie and Ghosty won. Now, I believe it was because of YouTubers. They showed which one they liked, so that's why the majority of the people liked Budgie and Ghosty. That's how Minitoon added this skin. Now, it's actually in the canon now because in Piggy Book 2 Chapter 7 ending cutscene and Book 2 Chapter 7 starting cutscene and Book 2 Chapter 9 starting cutscene. Those are actually see Budgie, all of those 3 cutscenes. And she is actually an iconic character, but her redesigning, the cutscene creator, is actually much more better than the skin we have. The skin has cheeks and doesn't look official like the redesigned version. So that's why I prefer the Budgie with no cheeks, because that Budgie looks a lot more better and fresh. Now, I would have appreciated it if Budgie actually had a sword, not just a hook, and killed with the sword like that, like Ghosty does with his animation, and used her hook as well to oof the player. So that might have looked cool, but it's okay. Maybe Minitoon didn't have the time, and he never really changed the skin because it doesn't look like anything related to Peppa Pig. Yeah, I know there's a parrot, but he's a lot more lime green than darker green. So that's why Minitoon did not really change it. So yeah. Mostly we have like Ghosty, but Ghosty I believe is much more liked than Budgie. I was gonna put him actually, but Budgie came in my mind first. I didn't add Ghosty, by the way. Let's move on. Number 2, Clowny. Clowny is actually a bot. You all know he is. He is actually one of the most disliked bots and skin, because of people choosing Carnival, and people are just sick of seeing Clowny's face again and again and again and again. So they want him to be like, they hate him because of the Chapter 8 thing, and many people just do Carnival. Unless it's a VIP server, or unless you do the glitch, the admin commands glitch that I did. Okay, that's much it I have to say for right now for Clowny. But Clowny is actually a kind of character. Maybe if he was the red version that we see in APRP, I would have appreciated and used that skin much more than the Clowny we have. But it's okay. I appreciate Minitoon's opinion. He did not change the skin. He did not change the skin. Many people might like this Clowny, but I have never seen many people use it. That's the problem. I have never seen anyone in the Piggy community use it. And he has a green eye, and just one green eye, and he's actually infected, that's confirmed. But I believe that Foxy infected him, or or Clowny infected Foxy or something. Well, that's much about it. So we're gonna move on. And our next skin is number 3, Tigry Normal. Tigry Normal is actually one of the skins that you never see much. Actually, Tigry is that one type of skin that isn't liked, but he is included a lot to the series of Piggy. He was actually a bot in chapter 3 of book 2, so that's how we know he's canon. But this normal skin, the normal tigry, not the tigry uniform, I believe that tigry is actually much more used. I mean, the tigry uniform is much more used and liked as much, not as much as the normal tigry. Now, I believe that tigry normal is actually not, it's like the a an unofficial, like it looks like the Peppa Pig version of tigry, and the uniform version of book 2 tigry looks a lot like a redesign. So many people might have preferred a tigry uniform because his clothes are actually much more cooler looking than this tigry that we have right now that I'm playing as. I have never played as tigry, actually. That's a fun fact. I think I have, but I haven't much. Okay, that's the skin. Now I'm gonna talk about something. And tigry is a actually cool character, but I believe that tigry wasn't much more appreciated and much more used as he should have been, like other skins that we have, like Parasy. I was gonna put Parasy, but I believe that Parasy is still more liked because of PT Tail Films' latest the one with chapter 6 RP film. He was included in that, so maybe that's why. But Parasy is still a bit known to the piggy community, so that's why I didn't add him. Now, mostly tigry, this tigry doesn't look like he has pants, so that's why I don't really use him. Moving on, number 4, it's Robby. Robby is actually that one type of character that you hate because his jump scare voice is literally so annoying. I literally want him to be deleted, but I can't. We can't. And Robby Friendly was added. He actually replaced this Robby, so that's gonna be a problem. Anyways, Robby is actually one character that you won't see nor like as iconic. He's not really iconic. His red eye does not look so good, but we know that Mousy was actually attacked by Robby, so yeah. Robby doesn't have much more to the story, unlike Robby Friendly. We do know something about Robby, this one, that he was Kona's creation. Let's move on. Number 5, Daisy. Daisy is a weird character. She is added to the story, but she's not used much, and her soundtrack is really weird. I think she is used, but I still put her in this list because I've never seen someone play as Daisy. Okay, I believe that Daisy is actually that one character that everybody wants a soldier version of her. Like, we did see a soldier Daisy in the distraction chapter, and the end cutscene we saw that Willow was looking at Daisy. Soldier, she was infected, and she is infected indeed. Now, Daisy's new redesign, it looks much more better because the old design looked like Dora, literally Dora. Like, oh my god, Daisy looked so bad before because she looked like Dora from the show called Dora the Explorer. Literally, her clothes looked like that. Now, we'll be moving on shortly, but I believe she came out in this Distorted Memory chapter when the Distorted Memory chapter was released. And I believe she came with the teleporter trap, I believe. And it was before build mode. I know after that update, we actually got the build mode update. We got Mousy. I believe that Daisy is that one character that is forgotten to the piggy community because she is never been seen in my eyes. And let's move on. Number something that I forgot, and it's Dino Piggy. There he is, my least favorite skin because he's not an iconic dinosaur. Like, he doesn't look like a T-Rex at all. He looks weird, and I hate his soundtrack. Wait, I'm just gonna stop and redo this. Wait, just wait. Alright, as I was saying, Dino Piggy is actually that one character that I hate the most. He's not canon to the story, of course. But I believe he could have been a bit better if his the color was a bit different, not lime green, then a bit darker green, and maybe if it was a woolly mammoth, I would have appreciated. But he was from Peppa Pig, so Piggy was official before it was like based on a bit Peppa Pig. So that's why Mini Toon added Dino Piggy, because George in the Peppa Pig show is actually, actually has a dinosaur toy. But Peppa Pig doesn't have one. She has a teddy bear, but that isn't Mr. Stitchy. Mr. Stitchy is another bear in the Peppa Pig universe. Well, she has another teddy bear, which should have been like, as we see in APRP, we see a teddy bear badge skin that was actually added in the Valentine's time thing. It was a skin that you could get. You can still get it in APRP, but that looks a lot more like Peppa Pig's toy in the Peppa Pig show, in the Piggy universe. Then it looks in. Then the Mr. Stitchy skin. Mr. Stitchy is like super overrated. We thought he was Dude Man, but Mini Toon changed the story completely. Mr. Stitchy was a friend of Dude Man, not the main character that we know. So Dude Man is actually Mr. Stitchy. No, we thought it was Mr. Stitchy, but it was actually Dude Man in the inside. So that was it about Dino Piggy. Now I'm talking about Dude Man. Whatever. Number 7, Skelly. Yes, the skin was actually forgotten to the Piggy community. I believe you don't even know who this character is. This character was actually added before. He wasn't actually a skin before. It was actually added in chapter 5 of book 1 in the school map. Yes, it was actually added in the school map, and it is actually a statue, just a decoration. But maybe if Mini Toon adds the decoration thing in Piggy Bill mode after working on book 2, maybe then the Piggy community will know who Skelly even is. Skelly is really underrated. That's all I have to say about him. He was actually loved, but now not. Number 8, Frost Piggy. Yes, Frost Piggy, I added her because she is not used. She was an event skin that is not much used, and because of her disadvantage, that is being a lot more slipperier than those big skirt skins. She is super slippery to the point you don't want to play as her. She has a huge disadvantage. While Bakari has a huge advantage of having, he can actually, what he does, he can disappear for a few seconds, and that really helps you because you can change your route and the player won't know unless he has high graphics, but you can't have those in book 1. While in book 2 you it's kind of disadvantage, but in book 1 it's a huge advantage to use Bakari because he disappears for a few seconds. Now Frosty does has this one thing. She has particles, like snowflake particles around her while she walks, but that's actually a bit disadvantage because a player that doesn't know where Frosty is and is behind her, he will know where she is because of her snowflakes, and she is a bit slippery, so that's like a huge disadvantage to her because she's like icy and all. Maybe that's what we need to make her so slippery. I believe I prefer big skirt skins over Frosty, but I've never seen people play as Frosty. Maybe because nobody has her, but even if they did, they won't really use her much. Not even my friends. I believe they have Frosty, but they never use her. So she's actually an unwanted character to the Piggy community. Now, she is actually a bot, but not an official bot because the map in book 2 for Winter Holiday was actually not canon to the storyline. So that was it. I believe that Frosty could have been a bit more to the story if she was added to the official if she was canon. I believe Frosty would have been liked a lot more than she is now. She is actually a mostly forgotten character. I believe Primrose is much better than Frosty and other skins that I prefer over Frosty. Now I didn't add 10, but I'll tell you guys in the community post the other two skins. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe, see you guys.